Greetings, listeners, and welcome to part one of a two-part one-on-one adventure with Kashann from the Defenders of Eberron. Spoiler alert, if you have not been listening to the main campaign, Kashann has died and passed from this mortal coil. It would seem that there's more of his story to tell in the afterlife, and that is what we are here to do. So sit back and listen to the redemption of Kashann. So yeah, these are my favoriteest of all the things that happens in the Wednesday Night Crew. So welcome to the Wednesday Night Crew, but it's two, and it is a one shot single player adventure.
It's technically not Wednesday.
Exactly, it is not. So yeah, this is for sure bonus content and will be a surprise to many when all is said and done. So I think we're going to just jump right in as if we already know what happens in the main story. So
even though I don't really know yet.
Yeah, exactly. So Kashann, your beloved, I should say Chris, your beloved character Kashann has passed away. We don't know how that happened just yet, but we know it happened. And so we need to kind of talk about what afterlife looks like for Kashann, and we're going to do just that. So if you're able to get into Owlbear, cool. I have some visuals.
Yeah.
We can do that because I think it will add to the fun of it all to kind of see the scope of this.
I got to tell you, I am very happy that like a lot of this game stuff, like gets blocked from my computer, from my from my work computer, and I get it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But Owlbear so far has not yet been. So
well, that's the thing. I checked it. I actually checked it on my work computer too before I started to tell anybody like that I could run it like for us for stuff while I'm traveling, because that's the only way I can access it, because I don't have a laptop of my own.
Yeah, neither do I. I mean, I do. I have we have an ancient one that is beyond terrible.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, I have Owlbear open. I see
Great.
Kashann up in the left-hand corner of a green land.
Yes. So we'll jump right into my handily crafted narrative that I have here. Okay, so can you hear me okay? Good?
Yep.
Sound good? Great. You awaken lying in a bright green field of grass. The sky is a deep blue, and the sun is high in the sky. The clouds are fluffy. As you sit up, you look down and see that you are wearing a long tan nightshirt, baggy pants, and sandals. It's the perfect temperature, nice and warm. You see a slightly worn trail of grass in front of you, leading further into the field.
Is there anybody around me that I can see, or anything else I can hear?
Not that you can see within the distance, like whatever your distant vision distance is.
Right.
You cannot see anybody around you. It's pretty open. I mean, there's some random like trees here and there, but otherwise, for the most part, it's just a very sparse, wide open, like field, and the grass is just swaying. All you hear is the noise of a gentle breeze and the sound of the grass moving back and forth.
Well, in that case,
the occasional like really faint bird chirp.
I'll start following this trodden path that is in front of me.
Okay. So after walking, I mean, honestly, after walking for what feels like hours, you see what appears to be a gnome in the distance.
All right.
We're gonna say like on the map you're about maybe I think that I want to say that's about like a 50-ish, 60-ish feet away.
Sure. What is this gnome doing right now?
This gnome is wearing a nice snazzy outfit, and he's just standing there staring at you as you approach. Looks like just very much, create your character kind of standing, just arms down, like hands down, very like just sort of kind of wobbling, standing there a little bit, looking like he just spawned onto the field. And
Ahoy
you
there.
hear he says, "Hey, it's about time you got here."
Oh,
Yeah.
did not realize I was on a time frame.
I've been waiting for you for a long time, I mean, it feels like a long time anyway, but it's probably hasn't been that long. You're kind of like we're fresh dead, aren't we? Right?
I'm sorry, what?
I said we're fresh dead, like newly dead.
Is that like a gnome slang that I'm unfamiliar with? I don't know much about gnome culture.
Oh,
like, what does that mean?
I'm actually surprised that we could even look like a gnome based on how little we know about gnomes. It's actually, it's low key kind of disappointing. Just got to say. I thought we were better than that. We've been lying for so long. It shouldn't be that much of a problem.
Yeah, I absolutely have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so okay, let me try this in a way that might work for you. So, you remember when it wasn't that long ago. You remember when you were trying to get that clay?
No, I remember getting that clay.
Right, but when you were trying to get it.
No, I got the clay. That's the thing.
When you've, but okay. Do you remember when you first saw the clay?
Yeah, there was that Snazzle Pants, whatever his name is. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I got the clay.
The swizzle stick. That guy.
Swizzle nose.
And we were with Lissa. And we said something that kind of pissed him off a little bit, and so what? So he closed up shop, and then we went back and we stole it because that's we get what we want.
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of confused why you keep saying we though, because like I was there with me.
But so was I.
Oh, like you think you're the gnome that I was?
Oh, I am the gnome that you were because I'm you.
But I'm not a gnome. That's what's the funny part. No, but like
no, neither am I.
No, see, like I'm me.
I am right now in this moment in time, but trust me, I'm not.
Listen, I was a gnome for like 5 minutes of all of my changelings, appearances. Like, why would you choose the gnome? This guy didn't even have a name.
Dude, it's the freshest. It's right off the top. It's the freshest one.
You're gonna have to like slow down and kind of. Who are you?
My name is Kashann.
I've never met anyone else with the name Kashann, but I suppose that my name is, nobody's unique, right?
Because you're not meeting somebody named somebody else named Kashann. I'm Kashann.
Okay, you're Kashann. Cool.
I am you.
You're Kashann. Got it.
I don't understand why this is so hard for you. Normally you pick up on this kind of the weird shit pretty quick. We don't care about the weird shit. We don't really care about much of anything except for the stuff that fills our pockets and keeps us entertained. But the reality of it is that I feel like we're not all the way here yet, right now, and that's
right. We're not all the way there yet in the brain. I get it.
But that could be a problem.
Yeah, it's definitely could be a problem that we are not here yet. Sure, I get it.
Because we're dead, right? Do an intelligence check, please.
Sure. Intelligence. It's a straight up roll because I got no bonuses to that. So I'll just roll the old 20. Roll it. There you go. A 5 for those at home.
Yeah. So that five's gonna turn into you're just becoming more confused by all of it because you don't know how you got here. You don't know why someone that sounds like you was being the you that you were before for for a couple blinks of the eye is talking to you. And, like, none of it's adding up, and it's very confusing. Not that you're scared of it, but you're just like it's just making you more lost than you already are.
Listen, do you have is there somewhere else to go, someone else we could talk to? Have you met anybody in this, while rather lovely area? I guess I'm confused how I got here. I get that, I don't know what you're talking about, and maybe there's something going on, and we're all been put under some spell, some enchantment, whatever, but, have you talked to anybody else?
Yeah, we got here because we've been so full of ourselves for so long and such a dick that we couldn't even get ourselves out of trouble.
No, I get it. So we're here. I get it because you're talking in the royal we, and anybody who says that about themselves, clearly they do have some issues about how great they are. It's just you.
We do.
Yeah, no, I get it. You're using the royal we, I'm a king. Sure you are, bud. But anyways, okay, so who else have you been talking to? I guess that's what I'm asking. I'm going to try to avoid the we, but you use whatever pronouns you want. I'm okay with that. I use different pronouns too.
Well, you know what? How about this? Why don't you just you and me take a walk? We just got to go a little bit further, and then you can see who else I've been talking to.
That would be great because I really would like to talk to somebody else.
I mean, I don't. Why? You're not getting what? I must not be very good at helping myself, is what it sounds like.
You're not very helpful. No, that's true. I would agree with that. You are not very helpful.
When I would actually suggest to the contrary that we are quite good at taking care of ourselves.
Oh, okay. Well, we are confused about what you are talking about, so we would like to go talk to somebody else.
Okay. So, he's
what a fucking dick.
he's trying to mutter he's just muttering random things to try to engage you in conversation. But all you notice that all that the gnome is referring to is specifically only either stuff about you and your ego and stuff, and then just the time when you were the gnome and you were at the stand with Fizzlespark and everything. That's it. So there's only those two things that this gnome keeps bringing up in different ways, different kind of when Lissa said such and such, and trying to basically recap that whole section. And you start to see that you're getting towards the grass is starting to get a little bit shorter, a little bit more sparse. You see there's some more grassless, worn down grassless areas. It's more little dirt patches. But you see that you're coming up to a spot where you're at the edge of where there's a small I'd say cliff, but that's giving it too much credit. It's a 5 to 7 foot drop. But then there's a hill next to it that you see going down into just more grass, but then you see more clusters of trees. And you can make out a figure in the very, very, very distant, like just a figure, no details of any kind, but you can still make it out. So after it's maybe been about like another total of another hour and a half, 2 hours ish, what it feels like. And you're approaching like towards, like you've gotten down the hill and you're approaching in this direction of this other person.
Is a gnome still with me?
The gnome is currently with you right now. Yes.
Okay. Like, hey, buddy. I just want to say, I guess I appreciate that you listen in, but there's many episodes before just the previous episode that you could like. There's a whole backstory. So like, I'm glad that you've listened to it over and over, and like you're fully aware of like that whole thing with Lissa and Fizzle Sparks, and I gotta admit, it was pretty fun. That Fizzle Sparks guy kind of a little snobby, if you ask my opinion. But I had a good time, and I got what I needed at the end. So like, I'm just saying, like, there's other cool stuff prior to that. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more. I think the work we did was fantastic, and yeah, it's still I still crack up. I still crack up at thinking of the smack I was talking about Lucar offhand being like a shitty illusionist.
I don't know if I ever said.
But we were trying to fake it,
Yeah, I don't know if I ever said Lucar per se, but I mean, yeah, like, I'm glad you picked up.
We know.
Yeah,
we know.
No, I mean, like, just razzing him a little, no big deal, right?
We know what we meant.
I'm just saying, like, he's the one, like, he calls himself an illusionist. The only thing I've ever seen him do is blow up Velma. That's like the biggest thing he's ever done. But I gotta tell you, that was not an illusion. Velma was charred, right?
I mean, if you say so, yeah. I don't seem to recall that, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Right, yeah. Because like Fizzle Sparks and listen.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I mean, if it's not obvious by now, I'm just from one period in your. I'm a part of you from one period in your life, and as soon as he says that, he fades away, as you see another. You see another person in the distance, and it's not long before you are standing in front of Jack.
Now this guy I recognize.
Hey.
Okay. Jack, right?
Yeah. I can't believe you did this to us. I swear to God.
Okay.
I spent so much time getting us into a good place. Mm-hmm. I mean, I had to get sick for us and all this shit. I was at a point where I thought I was gonna die. But you know what? No, I said I'm gonna soldier on because we got shit to do.
Yeah.
No. And I had it all lined up. Everything was sweet. And then what happens? It just turns to shit. And then what do you do? Then you're like, I need to be a paladin now. I need to ditch what I'm doing.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
that's bullshit, and you know it.
Sure, no, absolutely, I get it. No, yeah, you're right.
Do a dex save.
Well, that I can tell you is much better. Or, well, actually, not now. It isn't as good. No, actually,
yeah,
it would have been much better, but all right. I added the 2, and now I'm going to roll it. Hey, I rolled a 5 again. But this time a 7.
Looking at a 7.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
So he throws a blaze ball at you, and it hits you like on top of the head, not in the face.
I think I'm more surprised that I didn't dodge it than the fact that I got hit by it. Like the fact of like my brain is thinking like, how did I not, like, I knew it was coming. I should have been able to move out of the way. What happened that I was not able to move out of the way of that is what, where the confusion is. Like, what the?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Seriously, look, you can't even pretend to play Blaze Ball anymore.
Okay, Jack,
this is ridiculous.
Jack, I'm going to tell you this right now, Jack. Jack never played Blaze Ball. That was the gimmick. That was the gag. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Attention. That's why I said pretend to play.
Yeah, you're very clever. I get it. No, I put it together. I know what's going on here.
Are you sure? Are you sure you did?
Yeah, I'm sure I do. I know what's happening here, okay?
Well, what's happening here?
Yeah. Come on.
Come on, what?
I'm not an idiot. Come on.
I mean, one beg to differ because you're here.
Okay, let's.
If we weren't an idiot, we would still be alive.
Okay, you're an idiot. I can tell you that much because I know who you are and I know what this is. Well, I don't know what this is. I don't know how. I mean, this is probably some. No. I know who this is. You tried to kill me already, right? This is your. You still want revenge for something, Brogar? Come on, Brogar. This is. Oh, look at. I'm looking into all the guys you've been. I'm a gnome now. You've always, I guess, been slightly jealous of how easy it is for me to assume new personalities and new looks, and like you're young and you're dumb, and I get that, Brogar. I was just trying to help you get past that. Tough love, maybe a little too tough, but I gotta tell you, Skogar doesn't really want to be a dad. Okay. I don't want to be. None of us want to be a dad. Here you are, Brogar, and you're kind of like being. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm not saying it's right or wrong that we don't want to be parents, but we don't want to be. And I'm sorry that you're going through this, but that doesn't mean to take out your shit on the best dude that you can find here because. Velma's there and Lucar's there, and you don't give them any shit, okay? But you give me shit, and now you're trying to kill me, and now you're doing this whole, I'm Jack, I'm playing a Blaze Ball. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I pretended to play Blaze Ball. I was Jack, okay? Brogar, let's move on with it. What's the end goal here, Brogar?
Jack looks at you and just kind of like eyeing you up and down and then like kind of glaring, and then it turns to confusion. Who the fuck is Brogar? Who are you talking about? Roll perception.
Okay, let's see what my new perception is. Oh, cool. This is even better. Why am I changing characters? My new character sucks. Okay, that's a 12.
Okay. You believe that Jack doesn't know what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. So I guess I don't know what you've been told. This is like some mimic thing, right? You're all a bunch of mimics. Am I in a giant mimic? Is that what's going on? Like,
I mean,
what's going on here?
That would be the shittiest kind of ironic because, considering how much we always tried to undermine Skogar back in school all the time, all the time for no apparent reason other than just our own entertainment, right? I mean, it was funny. It was pretty funny though. Yeah. Like when he ended up having to like do a bunch of fence painting and shit, that was pretty funny. He gets that. That's what he gets for the hole in the wall.
Dude, he put a hole in our wall.
A pretty big fucking hole too.
Yeah.
Like I almost stepped through it.
Dude, my man snored.
I stuck my head through it to yell at him.
My man snored a lot.
Yeah.
I knew about his love for mimics way before everybody else.
Yeah.
Because of that hole in the wall. Okay.
Nasty. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get it.
Gross. Well, of course I get it.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I? But still, man. We didn't need to end up here. I don't know why you had to screw this all up.
I still have no idea what you're talking about. You keep you're saying the gnome said
you screwed it up for us.
What are you talking about? We are.
that little gnome guy, the one with no name. Actually, I think we could have done better looking than that, though. I think was that a rush job?
Hey, come on.
I mean, it feels like it looks like it was a rush job, but anyway,
it's a gnome. Nobody pays attention to gnomes.
Yeah, nobody really notices them. Nobody notices gnomes.
Who are you to judge me?
It's easy. I'm you.
Okay.
Of course I'm judging you.
Show me your ass.
My what?
Your ass. Show me your ass.
He's like, he looks at you. He looks at you with this like, let's see. What is it? Well, I don't even know what my modifier would be. So if I'm Jack, what's
I would imagine it's a pretty good. I probably had like.
What was like his insight modifier? Because it would be insight.
Yeah. I mean, I would imagine it was pretty. Well, it was wisdom. I don't know. It might not have been that great.
Okay, yeah. So I got then we're gonna say at best I got an 8. So, I'm like, yeah. Jack looks and goes, like pants on.
No.
What the fuck? What it? I swear to God, I swear if this is something weird that you learned from hanging out with Skogard, then like I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill us again.
Okay, listen. If you're worried, okay, just think of it less like gayness and more of masturbation, because like that's what this is, right? Like if you're me, I'm you, kind of thing, right? It's not gay. It's just. And obviously, like you say you're me, right? We've done stuff. Who cares? We've done stuff with whatever. Except mimics, because that's weird.
Yeah, you see him look up into his look up like he's trying to look up, like he's thinking up into his head, and he just kind of shakes his head left to right for a second, and then nods yes once, and then turns around and drops trow.
That's pretty good. Look at that. How'd you know about the birthmark?
Pulls the pants back up. Yeah, you could have just said that. That would have been a lot easier. God, sometimes No,
seriously.
Sometimes we make things so difficult. I swear.
No, what's with the? How do you know about that? What's that all? What's that?
Because we are the same. I am you. You are me.
Okay, what's going on here?
Do you know what this place is?
It's a boring ass field. There's trees and grass. It's nothing. It's what is? I don't know.
It's like we went from being so fucking smart, and then in a matter of like a snap, it's done. Right. It's all done.
Forgive me. I just woke up.
It was all done, and now we're dead, and you don't even realize you're dead. You have no you're still, maybe you're in shock, whatever that whatever that early stage is of grief. I don't this is starting to get annoying.
This is starting to get annoying because like whatever's out there is like, oh look, I'm going to be all kind of different versions of Kashann. But come on, dead? That's ridiculous.
Dude, we're dead.
Okay, you're dead. You and the gnome are dead, and that's fine. And I don't know, like, maybe when you're dead, you get to read people's thoughts and brains and all that stuff. And I'm being haunted by 2 terrible, awful ghosts, and that's fine. But I'd like to talk to whoever's in charge around here. I don't want to talk to anybody who's you, who's me, who's whatever, who's a gnome, who's Jack. Like, I'm tired of this, okay? You say we're dead, which is clearly dumb because I can't be dead. Okay, because I'm a defender of Eberron. Okay, I have a greater purpose than being dead right now. Okay.
All right. You know what, man? I can't believe that. I can't believe that this is a way that I'm acting right now.
No,
I can't even. You know what? No, you know what? Fine.
No, you want to talk about Jack?
You want to talk to somebody else? You go that way.
Okay, Jack. Yeah. You know what? There's a reason why I left the Jack persona in the past, because Jack had no winning.
Why? Why? Because it's way better than you could have ever been.
Oh,
and then as he says it, he vanishes.
Fake blazeball, stupid. You had nothing. All right. You wanted to be the richest. You wanted to steal the biggest treasure. You were going to school. What an asshole.
Yeah. So you're just talking to the empty fields and forests here. And you start to walk again, and you're heading. It looks like kind of almost like carbon copy of the area that you were just in, and
freaking glitch in the system. It's the same thing.
And you hear a voice. You hear Jack's voice in your head. You don't see him, but you hear Jack in your head. You hear Jack in your head say, "Dude, there's and it's not being. It's like it's coming from you. It's not something that's getting put into your head. You can tell it's coming from you. It's your subconscious mind, and it's telling you, well, there's only one person that can help you now. Way to go." And as you walk,
I was a much cooler Jack.
as you walk, you're walking towards the same area, walking down the hill, making your way down. And 1 second, not quite ready, almost. There we go. That's what I needed. I needed to make sure I had my name right. All right. So as you walk down this hill, and again, you see a figure in the distance, and this figure is glowing. It's carrying it appears to have some sort of a staff that the figure is holding, and it is like glowing in this like golden, just sort of like bathing light, if you will. A very positive, safe looking aura. Do you wish to approach?
Sure. Yeah, I'll go. I'll go closer. I just know who it was.
Oh, yeah.
I approach. Here, let me just grab myself and all.
There you go.
Myself over there.
And you see a wonderful older woman with a like whitish platinum blonde mixture color hair, a little bit of a snaggly nose, and she looks at you and she says, "Well, hello, dear."
See, now this is a character I would never be, so like this is how I know you're not me. So we have never been this, okay?
I don't know who this we is that you are
okay, so now all of a sudden you are somebody else.
Why, yes, dear, I am.
Oh, great. No, that makes sense that I ran into those other two bozos that were me, and now I run into you. And, now you're not me. So maybe, all right, since you're not me, maybe you can tell me what the hell's going on around here.
Why, absolutely, dear. I'd be happy to. So, first, let me start by saying that you're dead.
Okay.
You haven't been dead. Excuse me. I believe that I was speaking, and I would like to finish my thought, if you don't mind.
By all means, I'll just eat this cracker here.
As I was saying, you died. You are dead. It hasn't been that long, though, thankfully, which is good. Probably better for you than for me, dearie. And I'm in your head. I'm not out in the real world because you're not alive. You're not able to be in the real world because you're not alive. So I'm in your head talking to you because my dear, I'm your only hope. Or else, afraid to say, but you shan't be back in the world of Eberron. I need you to roll insight.
Yeah, I will do that.
With advantage.
Oh, okay. Looks like 15 is the higher roll.
That is sufficient enough to know that you are being told 100%. You are being told the truth. You haven't quite. You're still annoyed with what's going on, but you know that whoever this is speaking the truth.
All right, so okay, I'm dead. Let's not get into the hows and whys, but like, it doesn't make any sense. Why be given these powers? Like, I had glory. I was the defender of Eberron. Like, why? How can I be dead?
Well, dear, we don't have to. It's best not to get into the how and why because it's rather unpleasant for. Oh, well, of course, for you and for those dear friends of yours, dearie. Don't you know they had to see it happen before their very eyes. It was terrible.
I'm sure they care. If that's the truth, do they care? Is it breaking them up?
Breaking them up, I don't think so. As much as trying to figure out what they're going to do next.
Yeah, probably
without you.
Yeah, probably move on and get into some kind of shit that they won't over their heads. But what's the point? Okay? I was given those damn paladin powers. What's the point of that?
Well, dear, I mean, we choose what we choose where we can as we go on our path, and it appeared as though that's what you wanted. You felt you needed a way to.
I had vision of glory.
Maybe be more whole. Maybe contribute in a way outside of more than just to yourself, dearie.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I was the defender of Eberron. Like, I was gonna solve the stuff and kill the things.
Oh well, unfortunately, dearie, someone seemed to beat you to it.
So why did I back up the paladin horse? If whatever did that. Like, what was the point of being a paladin?
I think somewhere deep down you knew that you were trying to just do the right thing, but maybe just in the wrong way.
The right thing is whatever feels good.
Dearie, the right thing is so much more than that. Don't get me wrong.
Like
when
you
it
do
feels
the right,
good, it feels good. But
that's what I'm saying. Like you do the right, like you feel good because you did something that's right.
But you see, I think you are, dearie. I think you're mixing it up just slightly. It's you do the right thing, and that's what it feels good after you've done it. Because you know it's the right thing to do.
Yes.
Not because just you think it's the right thing to do for you and you alone. It's the right thing to do for someone else.
Other people?
Of course, dearie. Absolutely.
Okay, I mean, like, I get it. Like, you know, other people. But, like, what if, hear me out here, other people get happiness by your dissatisfaction, by your unhappiness? Like, it can't be right if I'm like, well, let's say helping Skogar out and like I get nothing out of it. Like, how is that good for me?
Does what happens to Skogar when you help him? Something positive?
I guess. I
mean, let's pretend. Let's play pretend, dearie. So you do something nice for Skogar, and then he feels good from it, right?
Sure.
Yes, and then you also feel good because you made someone that you care about feel better.
Okay, there's a disconnect here.
Oh, yes, dearie, I agree, and I think that's on your side.
No, I guess I'm confused as what he feels good, yes, but why do I feel good for that because of that? That's where I'm confused.
You feel good because you help him.
Skogar can help himself. He's a big, strong orc guy.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah.
But there could come a time where he's not a big, strong orc guy, and then you help him. What do you think? What do you've already shown, dear? You've already shown this behavior. You helped your friend Lissa when she was having troubles, having her mom leave her life before her very eyes.
Oh yeah, I mean, like,
you were there for her.
Well, I don't remember what I did, but like, I'm sure I had reasons.
You were there for her as best as you could be.
Well, I mean, like,
you're not in a position where you can be there for yourself.
You're not making sense, but like, I get like looking at Lissa's situation. Like, I've been there, you know, like she lost her mom, you know, like we've all lost people. Like, that's, you know, like, you just, right?
So she just ignores you. So I think it's important. Let's maybe talk some specifics about the right here and now, dearie. So you are currently in a little place that some may refer to as the middle space, the in between, the abyss, the this, the that, the purgatory. You're heading to where your final place of rest will be, dearie, and it's not looking like a place you particularly want to be in. I think you may be able to strongly consider an opportunity to make that not your fate, perhaps.
You're saying there's bad stuff beyond.
Yes, see, you unfortunately, dear, you cannot stay here forever. And
that's good, because those last two guys were.
Oh yeah,
not the best conversationalists.
Yeah, but you'd probably prefer them to the option ahead.
So, I mean, you know, I had those Paladin books. I looked at them, glanced through them, like that bad stuff that I kind of sort of. Like, the illustrations were totally cool, but like, that's just real, is what you're telling me.
Oh, absolutely, dearie. So,
and that's where I'm going?
To be, well, so the bad side of that is where you're going, yes.
Because like, there was that other place that it kind of looked. It wasn't as cool looking, but it sounded better. You know, like, if you're like, well, if I was choose between like this awesome, you know, like what happens here, what happens there, like I would choose the other one. It looks less cool, but it seems less painful, I guess is what I'm saying.
Ah, so you're seeing the good place as the one you would choose because it looks less painful.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I see. So you do understand dearie, that's not really how it goes to be a lawful person, so to speak. Because that is at this point that is what can save you.
Being a lawful person.
Indeed. I mean, I feel like brass tacks right to the cut is probably best for you.
Okay, I guess I'm looking at that, Like, I don't know who you are. Who are you, by the way?
Oh.
Do you have a name?
Oh, happy. Yes. Why, yes, I do. You may, and when it's just you and I, you may refer to me in whichever naming you desire. I am not, as long as you speak to me in a respectful manner, I can take some play around with the name. I know you like to do that. But please, by all means, my name is Lady Fired Out.
I'm not even going to start, but okay. All right, lady. I guess, let's just, you say brass tacks truthfully. I'm thinking about the book. I'm thinking about, all right, maybe, I could have been a little better with, my paladin stuff. And honestly, I could have picked, maybe some better personas to be, or just done it more. But all right, but like, I guess I'm wondering, why are you here to talk to me about this?
Well, dearie, I'm truly your only hope.
I would like to do an insight into this Lady Fired Out.
Sure.
If you don't mind.
Not at all.
That's 13 for whatever that's worth, to see what she's on about. I guess I'm trying to see, first of all, I try to tap into my paladin good versus evil, like detect evil, and I realize that it's completely cut off.
Yep.
I'm like, like it's not, there's like a pause as I'm like, what's going on? This is, like instinct. So I try to insight her to see what that offers me.
Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, because of the fact that like this space that you're in, is so, calm and really non-existent of any real activity or disturbances outside of just Lady Fired Out. You're getting nothing but like genuine from her. That everything she says, it may not 100% make sense yet, but she is speaking the truth.
Why?
Why what, dearie?
Why this? Why give me this, I guess?
Well,
why offer me a chance?
Well, because there are powers that be that believe that you're needed, but by no means the person you are now is not what's needed, which is why you're here now. But the person that you could be is the person that they need.
Listen, Lady Fired Out. You say you know me, right? You've seen me. You've seen my life.
By the way, dear, very good. You didn't try to screw with my name even once right there. I'm proud of you. Yes, I do. I do know your life.
I can get serious. Well. It happens once every blue moon, but I can get serious, lady. And I'm feeling right now that this is serious. This is like the situation when, the disease, and like I had to like really step into not the goofy, the fun, the guy the guy I like, not everyone likes. Not even sure who likes me for real, but yeah, but you've seen me, you've seen my life, right?
Oh, indeed I have, dearie. And I don't know that I blame some of your choices because of what happened to you.
But you know that I'm just saying, like, this is to sunk cost, Lady Fired Out. I just don't think that there's no hope for me. I mean, from a young age, I was stealing. I got kicked out of my community because, I was having affairs with people, pretending I was other people. And if you know about the changing society, you don't do that stuff inside, all right? You don't poop where you eat, as it were. But I did, okay? You know that.
She's just nodding her head.
I'm just, I'm not good. I'm not a good person. So why would you give me this? Why would you put anything on the line for me?
Well, you see, dearie, there's something about me that maybe might help give you a little bit better understanding of how we got to here. So let's just say I take on
lost causes.
I take on lost souls, hopeless causes, and I help them realize their true potential to help the world that they walk in.
It's just I've been given second chances. I've been given third chances. I've been given so many chances, and I've flushed them all away.
But, dearie, you've never been given a last chance. Because that's what this is. There's nothing after this.
I think you alluded to what was after this, and it doesn't sound fun. I can say that.
I think you'd much rather have a place that you can still make fun, but doesn't but will still leave you whole when all is said and done.
So what's the end game here? What's the goal here? What is it? What is it? You're obviously you're offering me something. What are you offering me? What do I have to do?
I propose a deal. My deal is I can give you the power that you need to be the best defender that you can be for your friends and for the world you live in. And to do that, I ask for only one thing in return from you.
Here it is.
Consistently. Okay? Dearie, you hear that word, consistently, right?
Yes, it means like all the time.
Yes. And that is I need you to be lawful. Examples of that, putting others before yourself, dearie, with no personal gain attached.
Okay.
So a true lawful person, you cannot go around pretending to be someone you're not.
Okay.
And that is both mentally and in appearance, dearie.
I'm a changeling.
I understand. And now I will give you a caveat. If you are doing it for the sake of good and helping someone or protecting someone, then you can. If it is for the greater good of others, not you, and the world that you walk through. If you do not do it, if you are not lawful, because let's just cut to the quick, dearie, because I know you'll want to know, well, what if I don't do it, right? So
sure. I mean, yeah, we seem to know each other. Yeah, you seem pretty good, pretty self-aware of me. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I would say if let's keep it simple. If you don't do it, whatever the power is that you are trying to use, none of it will work. Period. Dearie, end of sentence.
Fair. I mean,
so anything that you've gained from me and our agreement will not be effective.
I mean, to be honest, like when I first became a paladin, I was kind of expecting that to happen like right away anyways. And when it didn't, I was like, cool. So like I get it. And yeah, I could sort of, I guess, maybe go back into that mindset of like what if the law sucks though? Like what if it's a bad law?
Well, dearie, see, let's go back a step though. Because the paladin that you were was the paladin that you wanted to be, not what the paladin you should have been.
I'm very confused about that because like I was awesome.
That's fair. I understand. I get that.
I mean, okay, maybe I could have smited. Could have used my smite powers more.
The judgment of whether a law sucks or not is not up to you, dearie.
Okay, so all right, but like maybe a rule book would be nice to be like, okay, so lawful. Okay, I get it, and that's fine. It's just there's a lot of okay. So, but like okay, so like. So I'm going to be a paladin, right? But like just like an awesome one. That's what you're giving me.
Oh no, dearie! I have something much better in mind for you.
Okay.
So I feel that
you want me to be the best thief I could be, like I was being before.
Oh.
I'm sorry, rogue.
No, dearie, no.
Modern times.
No. We are not speaking. We are not speaking of that.
But like a Velma kind of version, the one that's kind of
No, dearie, no.
Oh, thank God.
See, those things are all far too easy that you mentioned. If you may not have gotten it from just my appearance, hopefully it's pretty clear, dearie, but I am a very, very powerful being.
No, I think I can put that together.
And you are someone that I really need that can help me do genuine good in the world, if you will. So maybe the easiest thing to do is start by considering Lady Firedout to be is the term, what is the term, dearie? Is it I'm the patron, right? Is I think how it works.
Oh Jesus. Is this gonna be like like the other You're not going to become a puppet, are you?
She giggles. No, dearie. No. That's just weird shit there. I can't even pardon my language. I can't even. That's a very different situation. No, you are I want you to be a warlock.
So that's I mean, I think a few of the others kind of maybe are that. I think we all know I don't really pay attention to them, so I don't know what they are.
I mean, fair, but see where you are going to differ is that your patron is going to be me.
Okay.
And you're going to do good in the world.
Okay.
You're going to help everyone.
Everyone?
You're going to be a hero. Okay. You're going to help those that deserve it.
Okay.
And by deserve it, that means that it's something that you are doing good for someone.
Okay.
Now, I will also say that you are more than welcome to dispatch with evil, dearie, however you feel. However you feel is necessary.
Okay.
But of course they must be evil.
Okay.
Not just because you think they said something that made you mad, okay, dearie? That's important.
Okay.
This is what we need. And she goes on this whole diatribe for like the next probably like 5-10 minutes of just all the things, right? All these examples of what being good means to you, Kashann. And she
I would like to stop and say, like, was that all of it? After the whole thing, was that all of it?
Yes, dearie, that's all for now.
Okay, okay. Would you mind saying that all again? Because I stopped paying attention. Somewhere in there.
Okay. Yeah, she knows 100% that you are telling her the truth. and she just shakes her head. She says, "Okay, dearie, now lesson 1."
That's growth, right? That's growth. Come on, growth.
Pay attention.
Should I get like a notebook or something? Like a quill or something? I should probably get a quill. Yeah, do you?
You probably should. And then she goes and then makes this this nice little notebook and a quill appear.
Okay, yeah, okay. Go. I'm sorry, start again, please.
And she goes back and does the whole spiel, and she takes pauses this time and looks at you, watching to make sure you're writing stuff down.
Okay, repeat that last one. I drew a picture of you. I know it's kind of rude. I'm sorry. Let me just. I'll just scratch it out. I'll just scratch it out. Go ahead.
Oh, dearie, that's rather funny. I think you're going to make this quite interesting. After all, I hope this investment proves to be worth my effort, dearie. Please. And so she goes back and starts and repeats the same thing, and then she keeps telling you more, stories that connect to the rules and the things that she wants you to uphold. And she says, "Now, the one thing I want to be very crystal clear is that when I say lawful, the word evil cannot be attached to that."
Oh, okay. No, I thought. No, like loopholes, but I thought I had one. But okay, go ahead. Yeah, no.
Yes, that is not the loophole you can have.
You're clearly good. You're yeah, okay. Not lawful, not evil. Look, I put it in capitals. I put a star on it. It's pretty important.
and until you learn what it really means, dearie, to be lawful and to be good, I'm going to need you to understand, if you cross me, it's all gone. The power is gone. And you won't get back what you used to have, dearie. You'll have none of it.
Powers gone. Okay,
And I know the current you likes the power, and you haven't really connected, dearie, the lawful to the power yet, and that's fine. We can get you there. But I need you to understand, if you cross me, it all goes away.
Right, you will be vengeful, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, it's just it's a flick of the switch, dearie. It's a simple snap and poof, gone.
Only in it for your glory is what I'm hearing.
I think I don't know. I'm trying to think of. Yeah, she pauses, gets silent. I don't think we need to roll this one. and she stares at you. She says, "Now, dearie, this can go one of two ways in this very moment right now. One way, we're done, you're dead, case closed, done deal. I go find somebody else that values the opportunity at one last chance at living their life. Or the other option is you can cut the sarcastic tough guy shit and get with the program, Beatty."
So sarcasm's not okay. No. Like
I would say.
Wait a minute.
So the saying is read the room, dearie, right?
No,
and I know this isn't so much a room, but I mean this probably not the time when you want to do this.
No,
the first time you meet your patron.
No, I see. No, you did bring that up. No, I was, like old habits. I mean, come on. You know me. I push buttons.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
I push the buttons. I still do have some good persuasion, but let's see how it goes as disadvantage-wise. Disadvantage, and then we add my modifier, and then we roll it, and we get 16's not bad.
You see her calm down slightly.
I mean, come on.
She takes a breath, and she points a finger up. She says,
"Okay."
Does the finger thing, like with the hand, like, okay, bring it down.
I'm still. You say I guess I've only been dead for like a couple hours now, so I'm still kind of like in that old mindset, and listen. I'm gonna push it, okay, and I guess it goes two ways. I'm going to push it. If you don't want this pushback, even this little tiny bit of pushback that I'm going to give, then just let me go now, because it's going to happen. I'll try to keep it. I'll try to rein it in. I'll try to keep it in, but it's going to be there. Okay, Lady Fired Out. It's going to be there. I'm in stress. In those 10 situations, I might push back. And I don't want to. I don't want to be beyond that. I want to be that. Nobody's ever believed in me before. And that goes to everything. That goes to the parents who never pushed me to be anything, and it, even, the school. I lied about everything. Like I paid people to do my work. I didn't do shit in that school. I don't know if I learned anything, to be honest with you. I was, I should have been in the Thieves Guild. I didn't go to class. All right, I didn't play Blaze Ball. I coasted through that thing, and I did enough bullshit for Branch Breaker to not get thrown out. And I think we could all admit that Branch Breaker Branch Breaker wasn't going to throw anybody out per se, but I didn't do shit there, and but I guess that was kind of expected, and even the Paladin shit. I thought. I don't know, you do stuff, right? And you hope that maybe, you understand that you need structure. Everybody needs that structure. But, you float by and you realize that maybe that structure doesn't exist, right? Maybe you can just swing by. And why wouldn't you just want to just get by, take the easy route? If nothing happens, then what's the point? And
as you've been talking, she just keeps nodding her head up and down, listening very slowly. or nodding, not listening slowly, but nodding slowly as she's listening to you.
There's no, I don't know. And I guess you just hope that, this will be different. This will be the one that puts you in shape, puts you in where you need to be. And it doesn't. And then you just go back to what you've known, which is what you made up, what you say is good for you, and it doesn't matter. And friends don't matter, and family doesn't matter, and school doesn't matter, and your oaths don't matter, and nothing matters just as long as you get by, right? And I guess I just never. Nobody's ever wanted more from me, even the paladin. It was just, okay, be a paladin. All right, there's your powers.
As you are saying all the things that don't matter, this doesn't matter, that doesn't matter. Lady Fired Out pulls a scroll from within her robes, and she unties the red ribbon around it, and unfurls this scroll. And it's probably about maybe want to say it's 8.5 by 11, but probably 3 sheets long, right? So it's 3 8.5 by 11 sheets in length. And she says, "Well, dearie, it now it matters." And then she points at the bottom where there's a blank spot. She says, use that quill you got there, and let's get this thing signed and get to step 1, shall we?
I don't know. I feel like Azuri should be looking this over. He reads everything. He would know what I'm getting into. But yeah, fuck it. Let's do it.
Indeed. I
think signs away, Kashann.
as you sign, all the handwriting just kind of lights up, and you see smoke come off of the page, but it's a pleasant smoke, not a scary smoke. You know what I mean? It's a nice glowing golden yellow type silvery color and stuff, and then as you sign away, you everything kind of goes white for a second and then goes back, and the noise, the volume around you increases. You can see you're in the same exact spot you were, but this time you're seeing in the distance, you're seeing people on some wagons riding by, or people on horseback riding through, traveling around, because you're you're out in all these fields in between some small towns where you're not really sure exactly where you are. You kind of get the impression that you might be back in Eberron. Yeah, now you're in this field. Lady Fired Out looks at you and says, okay, dearie. So we're going to call this step 1. So first thing is, of course, you the way you look right now, which is Kashann, how Kashann looks in reality. She says,
pretty good, right?
So this is. Remember, you're not just changing yourself for no reason or for your own personal gains.
But this just looks good, though. Okay, people want to see this, right? This is a good look. People like this.
You look alive, and that's great for you, dear. And you're back in your standard traveling garb that you would wear. The one thing you notice though is you feel I would say you feel not weak, but all that power you felt coursing through your veins and stuff, it just feels different now. And you feel it's a different kind of feeling, and you feel a lot less of it. But you can't dismiss the fact that it does feel a lot better, even though less. It feels a lot better than it felt before.
All right. So what are you saying? Go back to just, what are you saying? You're saying, okay, like I can't. But like people like to see a hero, all right? If I'm going to be a hero, I should look like a hero, no? Like, look at this gold. Look at this hair. People love this hair.
Deary.
It's like almost gold, but it's almost platinum. I mean, it wasn't hard to get this color, but like people don't see this color and they love it.
Deary, I'm gonna need you to go all the way back to how you're supposed to look, okay?
Like, you're not talking Jack, are you? Because that guy was kind of basic.
No, Kashann.
Like, he was good looking, but he was just like a basic good look. He's like, like
I want you.
He was like your Glenn Powell, like you just.
I want you to look like Kashann.
Like, you mean like I was born?
Yes.
Just like and at this point he like strips to just like the initial changing of just like white hair and just gray face and just very basic, like, but I mean, like this,
just like that, dearie, just like that.
Okay, but like I have a gift to be not this. Okay, do you know people do to be anything they want to be? They could. You want red hair, blue hair, purple hair. You want to be man. You want to be female. You want to be somewhere in between. You can be that. I can do that.
Dearie, if you want...
Look at this! And I totally look like her. Look at that! I can just do this! You're telling me that this is not...
Dearie, here's the thing. You need to earn looking like something other than yourself. You need to understand what it means to be lawful, what it means to be good. And you can't do that when you're in the shell of yourself.
This is a shell, though. This is nothing.
This is the core, dearie.
But this is nothing. There's nothing.
I really need you to trust me.
I don't. But like what are they going to say?
Well,
I don't want them to look at me like this. This is a backwoods swamp dwelling nothing.
Out of game. So would anybody out of any of the players, NPCs, no one's ever really seen the genuine, real deal, true Kashann, correct?
I would say absolutely not, no.
Okay. So
I would, if anything, I would have turned back to Jack to be like, no, see, I'm the same guy, but like not be, like I'm actually this,
Yeah. Lady Firedow looks at you and says, "Okay, dearie, so we're both not getting any older, so it's time that we get you a little bit of that experience-based learning, as your previous dean used to say all the time for his school there."
All right. I break it down just straight up, the changeling, basic changeling, gray skin, white hair, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, like you're running the show. I get it. All right, let's just move on. Don't have any mirrors around right now, please. I just don't think I'm not ready yet for that.
She says, "Well, dearie, I'm gonna go for a few. I will be able to still see you and talk to you, but I'm not gonna be here."
Oh. Okay, well, no. Okay, cool. No, I got this. No, I'm good. I'm good.
And then she says, "I just want you to, when you see your friend, just make sure you help her out." And then as she says that,
please be listen.
she disappears, and then like this like swirly glitter, smoky mist spins around you, and you feel yourself get transported, and you're at an entrance to if you zoom in on the map, you're at an entrance to like, it looks like a cave, from what you can tell. And before you see Sable.
I look, and then I stop, and I look at Rule 287, limit profanity.
Well, it appears Kashann might be getting one last chance. How will this play out? Come back to hear part 2 of the redemption of Kashann. Thanks for listening to the Wednesday Night Crew. And as always, see you next week. Hello, listeners. Have you been enjoying the Wednesday Night Crew and our real play sessions of Eberron Adventures, along with our special themed one-shots, and playing other RPG systems like Outgunned, Call of Cthulhu, Basin, and Alien the Role-Playing Game? Well, if so, then maybe you should head over to Patreon.com and become a patron, just like our first 3 patrons, Sean, Andrew, and John. For just $3 a month, you get your name mentioned in the podcast credits. More tiers will be added as our podcast family grows. Why don't you head over to patreon.com/The Wednesday Night Crew and sign up. You can even sign up for free if you don't want to donate. We're just happy to have you. We hope to see you there. Thanks for being a dedicated listener, and as always, see you next week.